Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, guys. So, right now we're going to talk about the UPOU model, or the University of the Philippines Open University Massive Open Distance e-learning model. So, hi, everyone. And to start this, we're going to answer all your questions. So please listen, and you can also read this carefully. So, in case there are additional concerns that we haven't noted, we will be adding them from time to time to easily find the answer you are looking for. You can simply search the keyword by also searching here. So, yeah, let's start. So, first, about the model and the courses. So, what is the Massive Open Distance e learning? Now, this program is actually different from other programs. So, Model is the official platform of the University of the Philippines Open University for Massive Open Online Courses, or the MOOCs program. Now, our courses are free and open to everyone. Yes. So, open siya sa lahat. Hindi siya yung typical na pag sinabing UP, there are, a lot of, what do you call this? Expectations, like you should pass the UP admission test or whatsoever. But this one is actually open for everyone. So that's why, even if you're working outside the Philippines, or you're already working, this program is perfect for you. So the courses we offer, or the well, I'm not disclaimer lang. I'm not tied up to the UPOU model. This is only to um, share my discovery and my experiences with the program. Now, this was also recommended by one of my professor during my master's, and this one really helps. So let's discuss more. Now, this program is free and open to everyone. Now, the courses vary. So, iba-iba siya. The courses vary in topics such as the open distance e-learning. We also have teaching and learning, and they also have child rights protection and promotion, sustainable development, and business analytics, and many more. Now, what are your available courses? So, here in this program, you can actually um, check this link for their updated calendar for this year, 2024-2025 school year. Now, I'm not going to click this link because I'm only sharing the FAQs tab, so you won't be able to see it. Now, you may also go to this website after watching this vlog. Now, let's scroll down for some questions. Now, how long does it take to finish a course? So, when we say course, usually the expectation is like you're going to go to school or enroll to an online course, and that would be like the same scenario as you enrolling with the previous courses you've had, or the common course. But this one is different. So all of the courses are self paced, so very flexible. You may also complete them at your own convenience. So even if you're working, doing something very busy, doing business, doing masters or whatever, um, you can do this actually anywhere, anytime at your convenience. So each MOOC may require an average of 3 hours of study time per week. Now, how long does the duration of each course last? So here, actually, the courses run for 3 to 8 weeks, but it usually depends. So you can check other courses, whichever works for you. Now let's go to the next question. Now, is this the same as my portal? So they said no. This is the UPOU's platform for the MOOCs. So take note, iba, different siya. Like it's open for all and it's also free, very convenient. Now let's go to the next question. So can I put this in my resume or CV? Yes, absolutely. So pwedeng-pwede. And you may put your participation in this MOOC in your resume or CV as a 16-hour training. Okay? But typically, it's not really 16 hours, more or less. So depending, or maybe more. But I think it's not more than 16 hours based on my experience. Now let's go to the next question. Why did a course vanish in my dashboard? Now, this usually happens to those who already have logins or who is already registered to the course. Now, they said when courses end, we usually archive them so they become hidden. This allows the course coordinator to evaluate the submissions received in the course without any distractions and changes in the course site. This also limits students from submitting outputs beyond the deadline. So, this is the good thing actually with this course. Now, it's actually in between of the common open university program that we're used to and also I think the traditional one. So it's kind of in the middle because they have limits. So if you weren't able to enroll, so probably you were able to enroll or maybe you weren't able to enroll, the outputs would only be acknowledged within that time period. So make sure you follow. And next, are you accredited by CHED? So is the UPOU model program CHED accredited? The answer is yes. Actually, yes. And these MOOCs are endorsed by CHED. Now, the good thing is, I think there are two CHED accredited with the Open University or Open for Everyone, which is the PUP and the UPOU. So you can check those after this video. Now let's answer. Um, so the MOOCs are endorsed by CHED, and also you may read about Republic Act 10650 to see how UP Open University is at the forefront of the distance education in the country. And I think this one is also accredited or valid, what do you call this? Acknowledged by other countries. So if you're going to submit this as one of your teaching certificate, if you're going to apply outside of the country. Now let's go to the next question. Are the MOOCs credited as CPD. Now, this one is for the continuing professional development units. So, actually, I haven't taken CPD because my license was like 2019, 21, 22, and I renewed 2022. Now it's gonna the next renew would be 2025. So unfortunately for me, I have to take the CPD to renew again my license. Now this one is not credited as CPD. So unfortunately, CPD units are not yet in place for our or for their MOOCs at this time. But you may apply for them to be credited as part of your CPD under self-directed learning at PRC Professional Regulation Commission's offices. Now, furthermore, we encourage you to include these courses in your resume or CV as a 16-hour training. Highly, highly recommend. Now, next question. What materials and activities should I expect in the courses? Now, they use a variety of resources in various media, such as the videos, podcasts, and electronic print materials. Now, activities are also varied per course, but you can expect some quizzes and some assignments. Yeah. So we have those assignments. Now, let's go to the next question. If you have question, you can comment down below and I'll try my best to answer those questions in the next video. Now let's go to the next question. I enrolled late and need more time to finish my course. Can you extend it? This one actually is the one I'm talking about earlier. So they said that they rarely provide extensions for courses since everything is already scheduled per year. So, in cases where we have to extend a course, it will be decided by the course coordinator first. Now, this one I cannot answer furtherly because you have to, yeah, you have to contact or email the course coordinator for the right answers. Now let's go to the next question here. Can you notify me if there are available courses? Now, to answer this, I think if you always check online, um, you will be receiving notification, but you can visit the website from time to time or wait for announcement on their Facebook page with the UPOU Massive Open Distance e-learning. Okay, it's not the usual notification we receive via phone or via email. So you have to check the website and you really have to check it yourself. Now let's go to the next topic, which is registration and fees. Now, for registration and fees, most of the question is that how do we register or how do I register? Now, you have to follow these steps to register in the model and enroll in the MOOC you like. So, I can, yeah, already have done these steps, so I was able to fill out the registration form, sign up, and also you have to take note that an email containing your login credentials will only be sent on Thursdays of every week. So the cutoff for each week is 4 p.m. Wednesdays. So after that, it's going to be the following week. So request to receive after the cutoff will be sent the following week. So in my case, I actually, I don't know what happened, pero it's like pumasok sa isip ko na i-check yung UPOU model program, and it was like Wednesday, but I forgot to register. I was only browsing their website and I didn't know. So there was cut off, and it was already Thursday, 10 p.m. So it was past their cutoff time. So I think, uh, yeah, the following week after I register, so I was able to check my email. So they really email you the logins and the username. Thursdays. So I received two emails. First is actually around 2 or 3 a.m. and then I wasn't open. No, I wasn't able to check my email and got another email around 2 p.m. and that's the time I was able to read the email. So it was about the logins. Yeah. So to ensure prompt receipt of your login credential, please ensure that your email address is active and that your inbox has sufficient space available. Now, on my case, based on my experience, I was already checking my email around early morning, around 9, but I wasn't able to see the email. So I tried to check again their website, and yeah, that's the only time I was able to, excuse me, I was able to see that I also have to check spam. So I rarely check my spam email, and the email was there. So that's why it's a little bit late. I was able to check around 3 or 2. So that's in the afternoon already. Now let's continue. So where was I? Yeah. So make sure also that your inbox has sufficient space available because sometimes you won't be receiving it if it's already full storage. Now let's go to number 4. So upon receiving the email, sign into your new model account. Now you will be asked to change your password. So you have to create a strong password that you don't use for any other website. And make sure you remember the password. Next, browse through browse through their website's homepage and select the course you want to enroll in. Note, self-enrollment usually starts 2 weeks before the start of the course. So you have to be early and make sure it's within the time frame. Now let's go to the next question. How much is the registration and enrollment fee? So this one is actually for free. So all of their MOOCs are free and open for all. Now, can I register even though I am not from UP or have not taken the upcut? Well, in my case, I have taken the upcut, but I'm not from UP. I'm from Bicol University and I was able to register. So, yes, the courses are free and open for all. Yes. No age limit, I think. Now, next. Do you accept high school graduates? The answer is yes. Now, this is the good thing about the MOOC because, um, like what I've said, it is open for all, like regardless of the age, the background, experience, or yeah, as long as you're willing to learn. Next, um, do I have to be in the Philippines to avail your courses? The answer is no. You can take this anywhere, anytime. So anyone from anywhere can access their courses. And actually, they really have a good mm, introduction video. You can check that out. Next, let's go to the enrollment. Now, the common question is that how do I enroll in the courses? Now, to enroll in the courses, you can go to the homepage and scroll down to featured courses or the MOOC categories. From here, you can choose the courses you are interested in. Then you can click on the title of the course so that you can get in or enrolled. Next, how do I know if I'm already enrolled? So, to know which courses you are enrolled in, just go to your dashboard or my dashboard. The button the button is located at the hala, center of our web page banner. Yeah. So next, I tried to enroll in the course, but it says unavailable. Why is this happening? Well, you may only enroll in the course when the course opens for enrollment. So, yeah, you really have to enroll within the time frame. So, next, how can I in how can I unenroll myself in a course? Now, this is common because this is free. So, to unenroll yourself in a course, just click more and choose unenroll me from course title. It will lead to a confirmation message. So just click continue and you're done. But I suggest do not unenroll yourself as much as possible. Complete the course. Next, um, can I enroll even though the course has already ended? Now, we answered this one earlier, but again, if the course permits you to enroll, you can do that. However, the contents of the courses that have already ended are most likely inaccessible. So there are some cases that you won't be able to submit some inputs, assignments, yes, or activities because it is scheduled. Next, I can't enroll in a course because it is asking for an enrollment key. I already have the badge, so why is this happening? Now, courses with enrollment keys are not open to the public or require registration to be manually enrolled in the course, so be careful. Next, can I enroll again next time if I don't finish a course now? Yes, absolutely. You can enroll again. Now, there are no limits and it's free. So, no limitations to the number of courses you're going to take or the number of times you enroll in a course. So, sa inyo na yun kung sipagan nyo. Pero I suggest and I would highly recommend take the courses that are in line with your interest or with your profession. Next. Let's go to completions and certificates. So, commonly asked question, do I receive a certificate after completing the course? Now, they actually issue a certificate to completers at least 2 weeks after the end of the course. Now, I think To be more specific, I was able to attend the live course, but in order for you to get a certificate, you have to answer at least 6 questions, 6 correct answers. Now, you can also check this link. You can copy or post this video and you can check the link. Now, next, how do I know that I have already completed the course? Now, the easiest way to see if you have already completed is to check if your progress bar is already at 100%. Now, this is the same as other courses online. Now, however, there are times when the teacher has to acknowledge your submissions first so that they can be marked as complete. Now, this is actually the good thing with the UPOU MOOC because mm, there's a little bit of traditional or no, I think my mistake, not traditional, but it's to ensure that you have learned the course or followed or submitted. And the best way is still for you to check manually if you did not forget anything. So always be careful. Now, how do I know that I am qualified to get a certificate? Yes, so more often, the easiest way to know that you are qualified to get the certificate is that you should have been able to submit the requirements needed to pass the course. So you should also receive a passing grade on the assignments and quizzes. So it is actually easier to determine the reasons that you may not be qualified as follows. So you did not complete the requirements or you did not carefully follow the directions. So you can see that from item 1 under this topic. Now, if you did not provide the right answer to the questions in the activities or your explanation is not valuable enough. So next, you have committed pla- plagiarism and you copied your answers from somewhere or someone else. No, don't ever do that. Now, when can I expect my certificate? So they said the certificate will usually be issued at least 2 weeks after the course duration. So after the course duration. So time may vary depending on the number of students. So just wait patiently. Next. What happens if I can't complete a course? Now, if you don't complete a course, you will not be able to get a certificate of completion, but you learned until wherever you were able to complete. Now, I would really recommend or suggest you complete the course as much as possible. Next, um, the system is not acknowledging my submission. Why does my progress bar say I am not yet 100% complete? Now, there are many possible reasons why your progress bar is not moving. First, you did not follow the instruction to submit. For example, the direction says to post a discussion for your first requirement and reply to your discussion to submit your second requirement, or if you did not follow the directions accurately and the system will not mark your submission as complete. So make sure and always make sure to complete and check. Just be careful. Next. Um, Also, you did not pass the quiz. So if you did not pass a quiz, of course, it's the same in school. So it should have a red circle mark opposite its title. So make sure that you listened or followed. Um, so another thing is that you forgot to mark your. So hi. Actually, I'm sorry. I reached the 30-minute limit for the recording. So let's continue. So I think we were here. So let's continue. You forgot to mark yourself as complete. So let's say you already completed, but you forgot to mark yourself complete. So that's not yet complete. So some courses have activities that require you to manually mark yourself as complete. Now these are activities that have gray circle with a check mark on the upper left part. Now when you click this, it will become green circle with a check mark. So always be careful and make sure you check. You haven't also received a grade for a particular activity. So it depends because there are a lot of students in some courses or some, yeah. So some activities require the teacher to manually acknowledge your submission. Okay, next. Another thing is that the quiz marked me wrong even when I wrote the right answer. Why is this happening? Now, to answer this question, the prerequisite of being a distance learner is to adjust yourself to automated assessment. So, you have to be able to think about how a machine, usually run by AI, rather than how a human will read your answers. So, it's different. So, you have to be able to satisfy the machine logic rather than human emotion or logic. You have to also think, how do I satisfy the machine so that it counts my answer right? So, one way is to provide the accurate words and phrases mentioned in the course. So, always be careful. Next, while we recognize the limitations of automatic assessments run by AI for open online courses such as this one, this is actually just the first in the process and in no way dictates the decision of whether a participant satisfactorily meets the course requirements or not, thus shall be given a completion badge or certificate. Now, the faculty course coordinators at the end of the MOOC offering still conduct the monitoring and double checking of a participant's course activities before a completion certificate is released. Now, in terms of learning, regardless of the result of the automatic assessment, it is our hope that the open nature of the educational resources prepared and used for the MOOC may also prove helpful for the participants as they study independently and or with the rest of the lifelong learners in the MOOC. So next, um, how will I, or sorry, let me change. Will I not get a certificate if I don't have passing grade on a quiz? So this one really depends on the requirement of the course. Just contact your teacher. Next, why did I have a low score on my essay exam even when I put my heart into answering? Yes. So again, the prerequisite of being a distance learner is to adjust yourself to the automated assessment. So you have to be able to think how a machine usually run by AI intelligence again, rather than how a human will read your answer. So you have to be able to satisfy the machine logic rather than human emotion or logic. So you have to think, how do I satisfy the machine so that it counts my answers right? And the technique is to provide accurate words and phrases mentioned in the course. Now, it's the same. So while we recognize the limitations, again, the automatic assessments run by the AI for open courses or open online courses such as this one. This is just the first in the process, and NOE dictates again the decision of whether a participant satisfactorily meets the course requirements or not. That shall be given a completion badge certificate. So the faculty course coordinators at the end of the MOOC offering still conduct the monitoring and double checking of a participant's course activities before a completion certificate is released. Now, in terms of learning, regardless of the results of the automatic assessment, it is our hope that the open nature of the educational resources prepared and used for the MOOC may also prove helpful for the participants as they study independently or with the rest of the lifelong learners in the MOOC. Now, why is my course progress labeled conditional? So, when a course is labeled as conditional, it means that certain conditions have been set for it to be accessible. Now, usually we use this to set the opening and closing dates of a course. So, make sure again time frame, and when this is set, you can only access the contents for a certain period of time. Next, what do I do after completing a course? You can choose to enroll in another course or just wait for the issuance of certificates. So again, that's 2 weeks after the course ended. Next, how do I know that my certificate is valid if it does not have a signature? Now, the certificates don't have a signature. However, you will see a QR code at the bottom left. The QR code, when scanned, will direct you to a page where you can verify that you have completed the course. This is to prevent other people from reproducing the certificate and editing their name on it. Now, I think this one's the same with the DFA apostille. Yeah, usually some codes for, I think, embassy. I'm not sure about it. Next, that's only based on my experience. Anyways, let's go to account and profile. So here, can I link my portal account to UPOU model? Now, since my portal and model are different platforms, you have to create an account on both website to avail the services. Yes, it's different. So next, I forgot my password. How do I retrieve my account? Now, you can simply do this. Again, it's the same as how you would usually change your password or forgot password. So you can click forgot password button. This will send you to a new page where it will ask for your username or email address. Supply the information needed and an email will be sent to you so that you can reset your password. If this does not work, send a message to model at upou.edu.ph. Yes. So next, how do I edit my personal information such as my name, email, and username? Excuse me. So to edit your profile, you have to simply click your profile name located at the right part of your screen. So just locate edit profile on the left part of your screen and click on it. Now, after you're done editing your information, scroll down and click the update profile button, but I'm not sure. I think you can only change your profile once after. Yeah. Next, mobile access. Can I access the course through my phone? Yes, there is a Moodle app that you can use. So you can check that out. How do I access Moodle through mobile? So simply go to this step-by-step instruction. So you can check this link, and that's all. So this was recently modified February 7, 2024, 9:06 a.m. If you have questions and clarification, you can also send email to um, the model at upou.edu.ph, or you can also comment down below. I'll try my best if I can email and ask them, and we'll get back to you in the videos. Okay? See you. Thanks for watching.